Hey y'all, who doesn't love dogs? They're the best. And guess what? They love the White House just as much as we do. Well, maybe not just as much. I mean, have you seen the size of that place? It's gotta be a dog's dream home. Big yard, lots of people to pet them. Okay, maybe it's a tie. For years and years, our presidents have had the coolest pets living with them. We're talking dogs, cats, even tigers. Can you imagine a tiger at the White House? Talk about keeping things interesting. But it's the dogs that really steal the show. They're always there to greet guests, play fetch on the lawn, and maybe even sneak a bite of a hamburger or two. I'm not judging. These furry friends aren't just cute faces, they're part of the family. They remind us that even presidents need a cuddle buddy at the end of a long day. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to trade places with a dog living the good life at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Now let's talk about some of the most famous White House pups. We've got Bo and Sunny, President Obama's Portuguese water dogs. They were like furry little celebrities, always dressed to impress and ready for their close-up. And who could forget President Kennedy's dog Pushinka? Her mom was a Soviet space dog. Talk about an out-of-this-world family tree. Then there's Millie, President George H.W. Bush's faithful companion. She even co-authored a children's book. Talk about a paw-lished pup. And let's not forget about Socks, President Clinton's cat. He was the resident feline overlord, watching over the White House with his signature grumpy cat expression. But these pets aren't just adorable distractions, they actually play a role in shaping a president's image. They make them seem more relatable, more human, because at the end of the day, even the leader of the free world just wants to come home and scratch a dog behind the ears. Speaking of presidents and their furry friends, let's talk about the Bidens. President Biden is a big dog lover and he brought his German Shepherds Champ and Major to the White House. Sadly, Champ crossed the Rainbow Bridge in 2021, but Major joined the family in 2018. They even adopted a cat named Willow. Sadly, Major had a bit of a tough time adjusting to life at the White House. It's a big change for anyone, right? There were a few, shall we say, incidents, but hey, we've all been there. It's all about learning and growing. Now, Major and Champ aren't at the White House anymore. They're living their best lives on a big farm with lots of space to run and play. It's the best of both worlds. They get to enjoy the quiet life, and President Biden can visit them whenever he wants for some puppy love. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get futuristic. Remember those robot dogs everyone's been talking about? They're not just for sci-fi movies anymore. The White House is getting in on the action, using these high-tech pups to keep things safe and sound. These robotic K9s are like something straight out of Star Wars. They've got cameras, sensors, the works. They can sniff out danger, patrol the grounds, and even chase away squirrels who dare to eat from the presidential garden. Okay, maybe not that last part, but you get the idea. So what does this mean for the future of pets at the White House? Well, it's hard to say. Maybe we'll see robot dogs working alongside real dogs like a Paw-Some crime-fighting duo. Or maybe the robots will be the ones fetching the newspaper and playing frisbee on the lawn. Either way, one thing's for sure. The White House will always have a special place for our furry friends, whether they're real or robotic. And that's something we can all wag our tails about.